Donald Trump returning to the White House. Many questions still remain about Trump's proposed Department of Government Efficiency, led, of course, by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. The new department trying to create a mobile app for Americans to file their taxes for free with the Internal Revenue Service. So how will that impact companies like H&R Block? Company recently releasing a new economic report based on tax filings of over 11 million Americans. And joining us now is the CEO of H&R Block, Jeff Jones. Jeff, it is good to have you on the show. So you did all release this report, Jeff, on Americans' financial position. I want to get to that, Jeff. But first, run these headlines by you as well. These reports we're seeing, Jeff, of a possible new Doge tax app. File your taxes for free, I guess, would be the idea. What could that mean, Jeff, for a company like yours?
Good afternoon, you guys. I mean, I'd start by saying we already have a tax app, and consumers can file 100% for free with H&R Block, free federal and free state. And in fact, we did 3.5 million totally free tax returns last year. And if you zoom out a little bit, there are over 30 players in the industry already offering free tax preparation, and many of them offering tax prep apps. And so I guess what I would say is what the American consumer needs the most is not another free tax app, but they need a high-functioning IRS that answers the phone, that resolves conflict, that helps people track their refunds. So, we're focused on serving our customers. Obviously did see the headline, but, that product already exists in the market today.
Nothing like people answering the phone if you're going to slash the staff at the IRS, though, right? I mean, leaving aside the free app for a moment, do you have any concerns about the viability and health of the IRS under a Trump presidency?
Listen, it's so hard to speculate exactly what may happen, but there's no question the American consumer needs a efficient and effective IRS. Keep in mind, this is a government agency that touches more Americans than any other agency. And so, they struggle to do their core job. Funding has obviously been a challenge, but the consumer, remember, most of Americans get a refund. And so knowing the status of their refund and being able to track their refund and getting their questions answered, that's the job number one of the IRS. And we obviously hope that they'll be able to get better and better at doing that job.
Jeff, I was talking to an analyst today who was mentioning how maybe the second Trump administration could be good for H&R Block. The point being, Trump has talked about these tax law changes, Jeff, extending the tax cuts, not taxing tips and overtime. That's a lot of news. That's potentially a lot of confusion for people as they try to figure out. And maybe that actually means more demand for the kind of services that an H&R Block offers. How do you think about it?
This is the third administration change in my tenure as CEO here, and we've obviously been in business for 70 years, so through many administrative changes. And we don't see any correlation whether there's a Republican or a Democrat in the White House. But change is what causes consumer uncertainty. It causes them to lack confidence. And remember, this is a very complicated topic because they're thinking federal, state, and local in many cases. And for the Americans that are getting a refund, again, it's over 70% of people, every single dollar matters so much to them. And so they want to get it right. And that's what they turn to H&R Block for, is that 70 years of experience and expertise to make sure they get every dollar they deserve.